All right, here's where we're at on the Ford F100. We got the FE motor sitting back in there. We got this engine mount halfway fabricated. Just kind of slobbered it together. We'll take it all out and grind all the boogers off of it, and we'll give it a complete weld every joint and both sides, and then we'll paint that. So that will rub a lot of the ugly off of it, but it is more than strong. I'll show you how it's built. Got a plate that bolts up to the engine mount, the factory mount. Then you have this. I use this, left this little angle on here, so when you go bolt that on there, that gives that just a little bit more rigidity. That's not going to scoot around if it's clamped tight against that. So we'll weld that 1/2-inch bolt to that plate, come up through the bottom with a nut, and we'll frame this side in just like we did over there and gusset 3 sides of it, where we can still get to this. And you know, the 390 or what 360, whatever this thing is, makes plenty of torque, I'm sure, but I think that'll be more than enough to hold the engine. So the engine, the mounts, the factory mounts could be made to work, sort of, if you wanted to do a little fabricating and welding, but trying not to weld to the frame anymore. Might bring one gusset from a frame over to the mount just for good measure, but I really don't think it's necessary. I don't think what we're building here will be more than enough to hold this engine still. And the fact that it's bolted to this factory rubber mounts, that gives you room for vibration and a little bit of movement without getting all the drivetrain vibration into the cab. So instead of building solid mounts, we went that route. We should still be able to lift the motor right out. I notched that plate that's over there, kind of like the factory. It's like got a hourglass or teardrop hole here where it bolts on, and the engine just kind of slides up out of it. That's how I did that side over there, and I'm going to do this one the same way, so it's not a pain in the hind end to pull the engine out. So that's where we're at. Got one side, I'm going to say fabricated, but not done. And I just put enough weld on it to hold it together while I build the other side. And then we'll, like I said, pick it up out of there and burn it in and grind it up, pretty it up, and paint it. So it still has the 3/4 inch wood shim under it, and that's when we'll take it out, when we get ready to pull these mounts out and finalize those. So that's where we're at. And anybody got any suggestions or comments, go ahead and put them on there, and I'll answer any questions, or I usually try to reply to all the comments. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you can. Appreciate it.